Rob, you were mentioning briefly about the financing pieces, and then really that the next step was really to have the home inspected and appraised. Preston, tell us a little bit about the home inspection process from the buyer's perspective.
Okay, well, it's a lot of the same, but obviously we're working for the buyer. We're coming in, we're going to check out. There's three mechanical systems on the house. You have the electrical, the plumbing, and electrical, plumbing, and heating and cooling on the radio. It's pretty easy. And then you have the structural component. So you're obviously checking out all these systems to make sure they're in good working order. You also too want to keep in mind, if this is a senior, that everything's accessible. I know a lot of patio homes are very popular. Sometimes we'll get a furnace that you have to change the filter in the attic. I'm like, you gotta go up these little rickety stairs. I'm like, wait a minute, you got patio?
Or a little 2x2 hole in the ceiling, right?
let's why don't we get
or
that
under the house?
yeah. Why don't we get that set so that we can because seniors knees and whatnot. I mean that was hard for me to get up there, and so but I mean with the seniors in mind and that thing. But obviously we are looking out for the buyer. I mean and we're there to educate. We're going to come out and do the inspection and go over the inspection report at the end of the inspection. Pictures on the computer, and then we generate a written report the next day. I said it's a lot like having a physical. I have a physical every year. Doctor always tells me the same thing. You're in pretty good shape for your age. But my cholesterol is a little high. Give me some marching orders, what I need to do to get that down. Same thing with a house. There's no perfect house. But we also like to tell some strong points as well. If they have a high-end train system or architectural shingles or something that's a little above the norm, we like to tell them that too. So it's just an education is what we like to do. Where all their filters are and off switches and GFCIs, and so anything that they run into, they'll know what to do.
Preston, your inspectors do a tremendous job of communicating with the buyers. Because one of the things that buyers seem to have this picture of is that the home inspection report is a list of things that the seller should fix.
Right.
Which is not necessarily the case. And I've heard a number of your inspectors say more than once that it's consistent with the age and condition of the house.
Absolutely.
And that's really what you're looking for. I tell people that a 20-year-old house is going to be different than
It may have a couple of
old
waves in
house.
the wood.
Yeah, it's in pretty good shape for its age. But yeah, no, it's the same thing. And like what you said about, I kind of look at it too as like it's, you get an owner's manual for your stove, for your dishwasher, but you don't really have an owner's manual for the entire house. And I like to think of that as a little bit of what we're doing, because I know that at some point you're here, that GFCI is going to trip, and you're not going to know I don't have any power in my, well, the home inspector told us that will happen, electrical storm, something will trip it, and the reset is here. If we ever need to cut the water off for whatever reason, we're changing the faucet, the turn off is here. So we like to give all that information. Also, something as simple as your dryer. The dryer plug, there's like 4 or 5 different plugs, So we take a picture of that before you move in, because you just go by the cord, actually, at Home Depot.
Yeah, get the right one.
Yeah, and it's just 4 screws, puts it on. But, it's you don't know. And filter sizes, tell them, go ahead and, here's all your filter sizes, put that in your phone. So, go buy a box of filters for each size. Just some home maintenance stuff, and, just operating your home, just what you're going to do, and, no surprises, I guess. That's what we like to do.
Perfect. Appreciate that. So